Hello guys, Luke here and welcome to Sea of Thieves MythBusters. Oh wait, no, we can't call it MythBusters, can we? We'll get sued. Let's call it Solving Misconceptions About the Game. Yeah, that has a nice ring to it. No, we'll call it MythBusters. So in this video, I plan to test 3 different myths. These are things that players are sort of divided on a little bit. Things that some players say, oh yeah, that works, or oh yeah, that doesn't work. And it's quite a divided opinion. So the first myth I want to test in this video may not actually be able to be solved or busted, if you will. We're going to drive to the edge of the map. We're going to fire ourselves out of a cannon out over the Red Sea, and we're going to see how far we can swim away from everything, and if there is in fact a invisible wall or not. Some players reckon that there's an invisible wall that stops you swimming much further than the edge of the sea. Some players say, oh, a bunch of sharks will turn up and eat you. And some players will say, oh, you'll just end up drowning even though you're above water or whatever because it's the edge of the world. Second myth is going to be, can you turn your ship over with gunpowder barrels? Or any way in particular, but I'm going to use gunpowder barrels for this myth. So basically I'm going to grab a bunch of gunpowder barrels, probably between 5 and 10 barrels. I'm going to set them up on one side of the ship in the water, and I'm going to detonate them with a shot, and we'll see if the ship can actually be turned all the way over 180 degrees upside down while still being afloat, mind you. We're going to try and repair it afterwards as best we can. Now myth number 3 is actually very similar to number 2. We're going to be using gunpowder barrels again, but this time we're going to test quite an older myth than the other 2. We're going to be testing if skeletons' gun accuracy, so accuracy with a blunderbuss and pistol, decrease when you are holding a barrel. So I'm going to grab a barrel, hold it in front of me, have skeletons fire at me, and see if they actually are less accurate. This might be a little dangerous because, of course, I've got to destroy any skeletons first that are holding swords or just bare hands, because obviously they'll come and whack me, wail on me, and destroy the barrel that way. So I've got to make sure I get a bunch of skeletons that do not have melee capabilities and only have guns. So yeah, I started off at Plunder Outpost, just to my left there. We're going to head just dead south, but yeah, we're going to get to the edge of the world, park our ship sideways to the edge, and yeah, we're going to fire ourselves out and see how far we can swim basically, and we're going to see what method we are going to die from. It's either going to be a bunch of sharks, it's either going to be some sort of otherworldly protection at the edge, or maybe it'll just let us swim indefinitely. So as we sail south, I'm going to check my map as well. So there's Plunder Outpost. So this is the southern border of the world. I can't move my cursor any more south from that. You can see how there's quite a bit of blank space below the last line. I'm guessing we can swim quite a bit into that space. Okay, we're getting awfully close now. Okay, we're about to cross over. I'm going to have to turn now. Look at that. You can't get much more perfect than that. So our ship is literally just inside the world right now. And we're going to, of course, be firing ourselves off to the south, which is the left cannon. So here we go. Here's our first myth. Will it be busted or will it not be? I mean, it's going to be busted anyway. We're going to find out what happens. I don't think many people know what happens. Here we go. And off we go. Okay, we are now in the Red Sea. Oh, there's our mermaid. We've passed it already. Let's make sure we're going south. Yep. Okay, going south. Nothing's really happening yet. There's no sharks. Gonna make sure I'm still going. Yep. Still going south. I wish I could now look at the world map to see how far I've gone off the bottom of it. I've got full bananas with me too, so if I have to heal from sharks, I can just keep swimming. So, but we've, surprisingly, not encountered any sharks yet. And the mermaid's still popping up. I guess this mermaid actually really helps us because we'll be able to know if we hit an invisible wall or not. Okay, the mermaid is still spawning in front of me even though I'm still swimming south. Oh! Okay, there's our first shark bite. This is what I would assume would happen, is that I could just swim indefinitely until I get eaten by sharks. That's what I imagine will happen. But I'm still curious if there's an actual edge to the world. I still reckon there'll be an edge somewhere. God, I must be so far out right now. I've been swimming for like, I don't know, 3 minutes straight. Mermaid's still spawning in front of me. So I haven't hit like a invisible wall yet. Oh, another shark bite. Shit. Another banana down. Oh, another shark bite. Okay, I'll have to eat 2 bananas now. There we go. So I can pretty much survive 2 or 3 more shark bites. Still heading south, yep. Alright, I'm starting to think that there's no invisible wall. It's just you swim until you get eaten by sharks. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, shark's on me, I think. What's that sound? Oh, shit. Right, shark. I was like, what the hell is that rushing noise? It usually doesn't last that long for a shark charging. It's weird. Oh, shit, oh, I'm out of bananas. Uh-oh. Alright, we're one bite away from dying, guys. Oh, that's strange. The mermaid's slightly to my right now. Why is that? Maybe I am going to hit an edge. Aha! There we go. There is an edge to the world. Wow. So before this video, there were mixed opinions about what would happen at the edge of the world, but now we know what happens. So basically, you can swim for, I don't know, minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes. I forget how long I was swimming there. I was swimming for about, I don't know, 6 to 7 minutes. And you could basically swim until you got bitten enough where you'd run out of bananas and die, or you eventually would hit a wall of some sort, like an invisible wall, which is what I thought from the beginning. So the next myth we will be testing, and forgive me if I've messed up the order of myth 2 and 3, but I'm going to be doing the myth where I get a bunch of gunpowder barrels, so 5 to 10 barrels, and line them all up on one side of my ship in the water and try and turn my ship over. We'll see if this can actually be done. I've heard rumors that you can do it. I'm wondering why you would do it, but I mean, we'll try it anyway and see if it can actually be done. Okay, Lost Gold Fort. We have arrived. It's one of those tall ones. They're a little bit more difficult to get supplies from, but hopefully they've got plenty of barrels. And I'm just going to anchor here. I don't want to drift too far. We'll check out this tower first. Wait. Oh. I can't get into this tower. Does it have cannons, though? Yeah, it has cannons. So how... Oh, okay. Oh, there's our first barrel. While I click barrels, I'm also going to test these towers. I want to get into these towers and just look around, because I doubt many people would have been in them, since you can't actually climb up ladders into the towers. Okay, barrel number 1. We're just going to place it on deck. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Okay, so before I get any more barrels, guys, I'm going to climb up here. Oh, where's the ladder? There it is. And I'm going to use this... Oh, there's a gunpowder barrel here. Cool. I'll take that, thank you. So I want to try and find myself into this tower. It's going to be a little difficult. Is that high enough? I don't think that's high enough, but let's have a look. Nah, a bit higher. About there? Right. What the... Ooh. Can you not use these cannons? Well, I guess this will be our bonus myth for today, guys. I want to try that again. Maybe that was just a glitch. It's happened to me before, where I've gone to find myself out of a cannon and it's just teleported me from within inside the cannon itself. So let's try that once more and see if it happens again. Let's aim a little bit higher, just in case height was the problem. Ah. You can't use these. Interesting. Alright, one other way we can get there. We'll just sword jump over to the top of this and check it out. Maybe we'll get teleported from there anyway. There's barrels in there, so like there's supplies and shit. So I don't know why they haven't put ladders on them. Oh, I made it. I'm just really curious why there's no ladders on these. This is where the ladder would be, but there's no ladder now. Oh, this is myth number 4, guys. You can't currently shoot out of cannons from inactive forts. Well, not just inactive, but forts that are never used for raids. So yeah, that is very interesting. Anyway, let's go ahead and resume myth 2, which is get a bunch of barrels, then blow up our ship, basically, is what's going to happen. Okay, there doesn't seem to be many barrels on this fort, unfortunately. We're going to have to go to another place to get barrels. Yeah, only 4 barrels. I don't know if that's enough to actually turn the ship over. Where's the next closest fort? Let's have a look. Lost Gold Fort there. We've got Old Boot Fort over here, just past Snake Island. Maybe we'll go there. So now we are at Old Boot Fort, and what's interesting, as I arrived here, I noticed there's ladders on the towers. So again, very, very strange. I'm going to try using a cannon on this island and see if it works. So let's try using this cannon. Can I actually cannon? Yes, I can. Okay. I can reach the tower with this cannon, but I'm just going to fire myself out and away from the boat. I want to see if these cannons actually work. Yep, see, I don't get teleported from these. Okay, so far, there's no barrels at sea level. That sucks. We might only get 2 or 3 from this fort. Wait, is that one? Yeah, there's one there. Okay, we got 1 here. Aha, there's 1 over there. That's barrel number 2. Whoa. Look at that. There's 2 in the same tower. Oh, sweet. I'm gonna go get that right now. So those 2 barrels I just saw makes barrels 7 and 8. So, oh, I'm underneath them. So we are going to be able to get enough to do this. Okay, so that makes 8 barrels total. So I have scoured this whole island, only managed to find 4 barrels again. So we've got 8 total. So we're about to test myth number 2. Can you overturn your ship with barrels? And we're going to be using 8 barrels. Now we have to be careful when laying out the barrels. We don't want the boat to drift into the barrels. So I don't know how close I can put them without the boat exploding. Right there. Gotta be careful. I am leaving anchor up, by the way, because I don't know if having the anchor down will affect this at all. I don't want to mess up this myth because the ship was anchored. Put it here. Jeez, that's awfully close to my ship. I don't like that. Whoa! Whoops. The boat must have drifted. Damn it! Or the barrels drifted, I don't know which. While we're waiting to respawn, let's show that replay in slow motion to see if the boat actually like tipped 45 degrees or 90 degrees or something. So that was my mistake, guys. I obviously put the barrels too close to the boat. Unfortunately, I don't have time today to try this again for this video, so maybe I'll return to this myth in another video. Alright, we had one hole. We had no water somehow. Yeah, so let's go find a gunpowder barrel. Aha, there's one. Okay, we actually just need some skeletons now. So I might have to hang out in the caves to try and get some to spawn. That'll be alright. When I actually want skeletons around, they don't spawn. Pain in the ass. What if I like get my shovel out and dig in the ground? No? Usually that does it for me. Usually that spawn. Ah, here we go. Oh no. I forgot about barrel ones. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to take out this this first... Oh, there we go. Oh, that was easier than I thought. Alright, this guy's holding a gun. Now if we hold the barrel like this... Go on. Yeah, see? They miss. Go on. Try your luck, dude. I'm right here. Point blank. Go on. Shoot me. See that? He actually aimed at the ground last second. Let's get right up close. Let's get this close. Watch his gun. You see? He aims it at the ground. Maybe it's a sign of self-preservation. Maybe he doesn't want to destroy himself, so that's why he, you know, doesn't shoot. But even if I get far away, like if I get over here, like from this distance, he probably won't die. Right? Go on. Shoot the barrel. Yep, still misses. Let's get right up close again. His gun's literally in the barrel. Like if I get... What if I stand, literally? Come on, you can't miss from here, dude. It's right here. Hit me. Okay, so myth number 3 has been solved. Skeletons just can't shoot you, whether they want to or not, I guess, if you're holding a gunpowder barrel. So it's actually quite a good strat. If you're on an island with a lot of skeletons chasing you, although this won't work good for ones with swords or bare hands, they will still hit you and destroy you when you have the barrel in your hands. But if you get a wave of skeletons that are just guns, just blunderbusses and pistols, you'll be able to survive, no problem. Although, I'd like to test this further with a blunderbuss skeleton, because a blunderbuss shot will fracture and go in many different directions. So I'm wondering if some flak from that shot will actually destroy the barrel anyway, even if they aim at the ground. I doubt you could get really close. Like, I doubt I could get this close to the blunderbuss skeleton and he'll miss. I think he'll still destroy you. But if you're like this far away, you know, about here, they'll just aim their gun at the ground and shoot the ground. So, yeah, so that is all 3 myths for this video, guys. And we had a bonus one in the middle. So we started at Plunder Outpost and we went to Lost Gold Fort. So that's the one. That's the fort that has towers, and for some reason they don't have any ladders. And you can't shoot yourself out of the cannons. So I'm very curious as to what Rare have planned for these forts. Maybe there's other ones like this too. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video of Sea of Thieves. If you did enjoy, leave a like down below. Subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys around the channel. Alright, have a good one.